I want to tell you something right now. You can still stream music on Twitch. In fact, you should still stream music on Twitch. But if you're gonna do that, then you need to know exactly why these DMCA strikes are happening, and you need to know how to avoid them on your channel. And that's what I'm gonna help you with today. Let's get started. My name is Matt Horton. I'm a music streamer on Mixer and on Twitch. I've been playing covers and originals with just my voice and a keyboard for about 10 months now. Okay, so you may not even know what happened, so let me get you up to speed really quickly. This weekend, a bunch of streamers, including some popular streamers like Fusli, had DMCA strikes issued against their channel. These DMCA strikes were for a couple of popular songs from labels like Sony, Warner, UMG. You know these characters, especially if you've created on YouTube and used any sort of music at all, you've encountered a copyright claim. Twitch has dealt with copyright claims before. We know about muted VODs when we use music we're not supposed to be using. This is something we're used to. What happened this weekend was that the labels got really overeager and issued a bunch of DMCA strikes against VODs from 2017 to 2019. Now remember, if you get 3 of these strikes, Twitch can permanently ban you. So some folks got multiple strikes this weekend. This means that popular Twitch streamers are at risk of being permanently banned from the platform. This has led to streamers deleting all of their old VODs and clips, including Fusli, who I mentioned earlier, who actually found out that it's really hard to delete all your old VODs. So why so all of a sudden? Well, Twitch has been around for a long time, actually, and ever since Twitch has been around, music has been a part of it. Whether that was in the background of streams, whether that was music streamers doing covers or originals, or drummer streamers drumming over tracks, or DJ streamers using music in their sets, music has been there since the beginning. Now, what is the DMCA? That's the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. The DMCA allows copyright holders to issue takedown requests to any platform that might be hosting content that is infringing copyright. Up until now, Twitch has been muting VODs as a way to kind of take the heat off of the copyright infringement problem on Twitch. And in a world before live streaming was as big as it is, YouTube built out this really incredible content system to handle things like this, and we'd gotten used to that. So far, there's not been a good way to deal with live cases of copyright infringement and the DMCA takedown requests that they merit. Now, labels like Sony, UMG, Warner, and their subsidiaries made some claims back in 2018, but nothing like the level that they made this weekend. So why is that? Now let's think for a second. Everyone has been at home for months. Twitch has a brand new music tab. They've been promoting music all over the place. In fact, DJs took over the entire front page for a period of time. There's a ton of new eyes on streaming, and a lot of those new eyes are for music specifically. I really liked this take from @Morrison on Twitter, who said that it's most likely that it's just lawyers whose kids are on Twitch, and since we're all at home, it just became something that they were aware of and they saw money. Really, it's just that the attention is finally turned to live streaming. That's why DMCA strikes are happening. This is a battle that YouTube went through years ago. And that's actually why YouTube's system for handling these copyright claims is so much better. And I know if you're a YouTuber, you're laughing, because the YouTube copyright claim system has probably screwed you over more than once. But here's the difference. On YouTube, more often than not, if a copyright claim comes through, your video just gets demonetized. You don't get a strike on your channel. On Twitch, the first time that happens, you are guaranteed a strike on your channel. On YouTube, strikes roll off after a period of time. On Twitch, you get 3 strikes. That's it. They never roll off. On Twitch, you don't have the option for demonetization. Now, yes, on YouTube, a copyright claim demonetizing versus being a copyright strike is up to the rights holder. And that sucks. But this is still a much better system than what folks have over on Twitch. I am a Mixer music streamer. We know this, I talk about it here, and I just want to include this here for the folks that might be Mixer music streamers because I know some of my viewers are. I reached out to Mixer this morning to understand what their policy was for handling DMCA takedown requests. The response that I got was that the first time it happens, they will take down the stream and suspend your channel. They let me know that every first suspension or ban is appealable. Now that's appealing to Mixer. That is not disputing the copyright claim. Those are two separate processes. I'm not a lawyer, but as I understand it, disputing a copyright claim is not recommended. However, they move directly to suspending your channel on the first offense. As far as multiple offenses and permanent bans, I did not get an answer from Mixer. I will continue to try and get an answer. So what can you do? As a general rule, you should never use music, video, or any content that you don't have a license to use or that you don't own yourself. But copyright's broken in the internet age, so let's be more realistic. I'm going to be talking about music and what you probably won't get in trouble for using, not what's legally allowed to be used. Also, what I'm about to say is not guaranteed. Even Twitch's terms of service and guidelines are kind of wishy-washy. If you're performing original music, then it's likely that you're golden. Unless you're signed with a label and your rights are all kind of tangled up in your contract, then you know your contract better than I do. I only have a couple of original songs personally, so this is not an option for me. I cannot rely only on original songs. Cover musicians. As long as you are performing the entirety of the audio yourself and trying to make it as close to the original performance as possible, you should be fine. But you are going to need to delete your VODs and clips. Remember, claims don't work on Twitch or on Mixer or on any other platform like they do on YouTube. When you get a DMCA takedown request, it is more detrimental to your channel more quickly than it is on YouTube. There is no free ride for VODs and clips. Background music for gaming and other tasks. This is a common use case. This is actually mostly what the chatter on Twitter has been about today, and it's what Fuseli got in trouble for. In this case, stick to things that are licensed to you or are royalty-free. The way the internet works, royalty-free does not mean you won't receive a claim. It just means that you can dispute any claims that might arise and win those disputes because you license that track with a royalty-free license. There's a bunch of popular services for background music for Twitch streams. I'm gonna recommend two. I'm gonna recommend Monster Cat's service. I'm gonna recommend Harris Heller's Stream Beats. Now, drum streamers. I have bad news. A lot of y'all are drumming over a track and that track is owned by someone else. You are going to get a DMCA strike. Yes, even if you use a karaoke track, that karaoke track has rights holders. I have not been able to come up with a solution for this one particularly. I've seen tweets from Twitch music streamers today talking about collaborating with each other for backing tracks. Maybe that's a route you can go down. Karaoke singers. Nope, not at all. See what I said for drummers. The only exception here is Twitch Sings. Twitch Sings is a product from Twitch, and they acquired licenses for all of the audio in Twitch Sings. So if you want to do karaoke on Twitch, you need to be doing it in Twitch Sings. There is a secondary caveat, however. The open mic section in Twitch Sings is often full of people performing their own covers and asking you to sing another part of it. These songs are probably not covered by a license. Do not save these performances onto your Twitch channel. If you do, you need to delete them. These will result in a DMCA strike if a label ever decides to go after that track on Twitch. DJs. This one sucks. You should not use music that is likely to be targeted by a label. So Sony, Warner, UMG, all of that's out. That's the big boys. Stream and VOD are both off limits. This is going to be crippling for DJs on Twitch. And again, this is really weird given the front page was covered in DJs at the beginning of all of this. My recommendation, And the recommendation of pretty much everyone else I've seen on Twitch is that if you have any question of whether or not you might have broken a copyright rule, you need to delete all of your clips and VODs today. This is not a Twitch terms of service issue. Twitch does have some room to grow in its policy towards copyright claims. It could develop technologies like YouTube did so that it could demonetize in the future, or silence better, or do some more interesting things that I haven't thought of yet. The bigger problem here is labels not understanding the internet and trying for a cash grab. I am all about artists getting paid, but that is not what this is. Now, this could all blow over. This could be the once in every 2 years that the labels pay attention to Twitch. Unfortunately, I don't think that that's the case. I think that live streaming has had its moment and the labels are going to start paying attention. In fact, this has just been an attack on VODs and clips, but I think a new one is coming for live streams. Just because we haven't seen claims on live performances doesn't mean that we won't in the future. So be careful, enjoy yourselves, play your music, build your communities, but make the right decisions about what music you're playing on your streams and what music you upload to the internet. Also, work with your legislators to make sure that they understand, because actually, this is a legislative issue. I know that people don't like to bring politics into things, but unfortunately, this is a political issue. So talk to your legislators, inform them, and help them understand that we need change with copyright in this country. Anyway, this is not the video I thought I'd be making this week. I will be back next time with a video on live streaming from your DAW like Logic or Pro Tools using OBS. My name is Matt Horton. You can find my music streams on mixer.com/Matt Horton at 7 p.m. on Tuesday nights. That's Eastern time. I also do random streams over on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/Matt Horton Music. I mentioned Twitch Sings earlier. I have a blast over there, so come duet with me. It's a really good time. Please like this video, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so that you know right when that DAW video comes out. I'll see you next time.